What's cracking, people? It's your man Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, representing high-level technicians operating globally and beyond. So listen, today I've got a huge lineup that I'm cranking out, putting together, or whatever. But I just wanted to take a little time out of that schedule to respond to a video that popped up in my feed that I thought was hilarious, but also interesting. And basically, this is a response to Jaye De Black's podcast entitled IG Model / Scripper Humiliates NFL Player BF. Now, for all my Hot House members, you can file this one under men's reproductive health. And it's really interesting to see the video or the podcast that he posted, but also to look at the comment section underneath, because I know that this is a topic that comes up often amongst men in different spheres. I think not necessarily globally, because I think this is a unique phenomenon to our culture. So anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, we got to understand that just because one woman can say that a man doesn't have enough manhood to satisfy her needs, it doesn't make her the end-all, be-all authority. Doesn't make her the ruler, doesn't make her the measuring stick, whatever metaphor you want to say or use, because of two things. First, you should never base your self-worth as a man, your self-esteem, and how you value yourself in the hands of anyone external. That's the first thing. And two, men, young and old, need to seek the wisdom, experience, and guidance of other men, which is why the Hot House exists, which is why Kevin Samuels is here, Ron Will, C Boogie, and other exists to assist men in navigating this modern digital and concrete jungle. I'm going to put a link to the Hot House down below just for reference. In any case, objectively speaking, the size of a man's nature tool isn't important. I know that's a little shocking and mind-blowing and probably comical for some people, but hear me out. What's really important is compatibility. Very, very important word. Because compatibility with his partner and how he works, what he has, is everything. Now, this brings me back a little bit to the title of this podcast, because in my world, exotic entertainers come in all shapes and sizes. And so do the women who enjoy attending our shows. In the vanilla world, most men don't get to interact with even a fraction of the volume that men in my world do. So the average man doesn't have his physical and sexual bearings when it comes to interacting with women. Now, my patrons know what I mean when I make reference to the fox, the pit bull, and the stallion. And this is at the core of what I teach and coach men about regarding racing who they really are. Believe it or not, even stallions get friend-zoned by attractive women whose eyes may have been bigger than their stomachs, and they thought that they could handle an ASP. So usually what tends to happen, or what ends up happening, is that once they've had, awkward, uncomfortable, incompatible exploration sex, the mature ones, mature men and women who were just interacting, just do other things to get each other off. They laugh about it the next day over brunch and move on. Some women are never heard from again. The cool ones can become, casual friends, and still others can become playful relationships that can be leveraged into other opportunities, both socially and business-wise. So, to my men, at the end of the day, when a woman tries to say that any woman can take any man because she pushes out an 8-pound little person, just smile, nod, and then kindly remind her that that particular event happens only once, and that's after her body, bones, and pelvis adjust for about 9 months of time. And then even after that happens, it's still hell for most women. All right? So, guys, stay tuned for the follow-up podcast for this particular video that I'm going to entitle A-Cup Booties Need Love Too. So until next time, this is your man, Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, saying stay sharp and mission focused. Later.